Once upon a time, and still to this day, there lies a castle in the land of Memphis, Tennessee, whose doors open to every family of very special children undergoing treatments for incurable illnesses. The name of this castle is the Ronald McDonald House, and its purpose is to support, house, and provide families a feeling of home when they are far from their own.
Hello, we are the SCCLA Candyland Kids. My name is Addie, and this is my friend Ava. We go to school at Crockett County. We are students at Crockett County High School in Alamo, Tennessee. We are here to take you through our journey of service for the Ronald McDonald House Charities by playing a game. We will travel in the forest of identifying concerns, down the valley of setting goals, up the former plan mountain, and then through the woods of putting our plan into action. And finally, when we see that great Ronald McDonald House castle in the sky, we will complete our journey by evaluating each step we took to determine which was sweet and which was sour.
Let's draw a card to begin the game. Our first stop is the forest of identifying concerns. While trying to plan our chapter's program of work to do for the year, our officers and advisors want us to do something to involve the entire student body. This would promote FCCLA in our school while still making a positive impact in our community or world.
As we were considering our resources, our advisors suggested we take a look at how we could help the Ronald McDonald House charity in Memphis. Their website listed several different ways that organizations and individuals can help since they operate strictly on charitable donations.
Helping Ronald McDonald House charities seemed to be a great fit for FCCLA. Since FCCLA's main focus is the family, by helping the Ronald McDonald House Charity of Memphis, we help families in great need. This closely relates to FCCLA's second purpose, to strengthen the function of the family as a basic unit of society. When families are faced with something as traumatic as a sick child, we should strive to do what is needed to help families in such a way that they can focus on healing together, which in turn will lead to stronger relationships between the family members.
Now our journey takes us to the Set a Goal Valley. After investigating the website, SCCLA decided to help Ronald McDonald House Charity in 3 ways. One is collecting items on the Ronald McDonald House in Memphis wish list. 2 is to give a monetary donation to sponsor a holiday meal. And 3 is collecting pop tabs.
We narrowed the wish list collection down to the paper products on the list. We felt these items would be affordable for any student of any economic status to participate. We set a goal to collect at least $500 worth of these paper products.
Melanie McGee was our contact at Memphis Ronald McDonald House Charity. She informed us that organizations such as our own often sponsored holiday meals for the families using the facility. They needed a group to sponsor Easter dinner in the spring. We jumped on the chance to host this dinner and set our goal to raise $1,000, which is what we were told would financially cover the cost of the meal for the entire house. For our school-wide pop tab collection, we originally set a goal to collect enough tabs to fill a 30-gallon plastic tub, but after further investigation, we realized that pop tabs bring in very little money. So we decided to drop this goal and focus all our energy on goals 1 and 2.
The officers began to climb Former Plan Mountain with the paper product drive details, which took us more than one meeting to finalize decisions. This was going to be our biggest goal to accomplish that would involve the most people, the most time, and the most money. In order to involve the whole student body, we decided to make a competition between all of the first block classes to bring in the most paper product items on the Ronald McDonald House Charity of Memphis wish list.
As an incentive to get involved, we offered first, second, and third place prizes for the top 3 classes who collected the most items. For the third place prize, each student in the class would be awarded with a bag of snack food. Second place winners would be treated with a breakfast of fresh donuts and juice. And class who collected the most items and winning first place would be served a big country breakfast complete with bacon, sausage, eggs, biscuit and gravy, and juice. We would partner with one of our local businesses who would gladly give us a good deal on catering in the breakfast to ensure first place prize was Candyland quality.
In order to accomplish goal number 2, to raise $1,000, we received permission from our administrators to open a concession cart between classes 2 to 3 days a week between class changes. We will have just enough items to fit our 3-shelf rolling cart to make it easy, convenient transition to move into the hallway from class to set the items.
The concession cart will take place the month of February, 2 days a week for 4 weeks. We will determine at the end of the 4 weeks if more days are needed to accomplish our monetary goal.
We now move to Action Woods, where we start our paper product drive. Monday, October 18th, promotional posters were posted in the hallways, information packets were sent to the teachers, and fun and energizing announcements were made over the school's intercom. The paper product drive was in full swing that week. After the first day, we announced whose classes were in the running for the Big Country Breakfast, and after publicly sharing a friendly banter between the top 3 teachers, it was game on.
By the next check-in 1 week later, there were piles of plates and napkins stacked in several classrooms, with new contenders in place for all the prizes. Classrooms were sneaking looks in other classrooms to make plans to bring more items for the next day.
People will do big things for bacon.
On the last day of collection, family members were recruited to bring in more items for the class who were falling behind in the competition. It was a blast because the number of items in many classrooms changed hourly.
There were 3 classes that especially had their eyes on the prize as they scurried to have more and more products brought in to come out on top.
But finally, the competition was over and SCCLA members took to the hallways for final counts and to haul all the paper products that were collected. Our final count collected ran approximately 350 packages, roughly equaling $1,000, which is double our original goal. A week later, breakfast and goodie bags were served to the winners and we prepared for the journey to the Ronald McDonald House.
On Friday, November 19th, FCCLA officers, members, and advisors loaded an entire back end of a school bus with the paper products. The items took up so much room on the bus there was barely enough room for 24 of our members to ride the bus to Memphis.
How sweet it was to be on the Ronald McDonald Charity House property and work with the fine employees there to stock the shelves with the paper products our school so lovingly collected for this wonderful cause. Miss McGee showed the deepest gratitude and continuously commented on how shockingly enormous our donation was. Because of COVID regulations, we were unable to tour inside the facility. However, the surrounding property was super nice and it was boring to get to see it.
We have now reached the end of our game and we truly feel like winners. We have accomplished one of our 2 goals by collecting and donating far more items than our goal stated. We met for a follow-up session to determine what improvements we could add to this project. We definitely want to team up with the Ronald McDonald House Charity of Memphis again next year. The paper product drive was so well received, we feel we could use that again next year to possibly collect different items.
For next time, we feel we need to swap 2nd and 3rd place prizes based on the students' feedback as we deliver them to the class.
And the biggest challenge will be to find a big enough place to store the items collected so it will not overtake and overcrowd our advisors' rooms.
As of now, we still have another goal to meet for this particular project, which is running a concession cart to raise the funds to host Easter dinner. The dates have been set and we will be ready to host a house dinner when Easter comes around.
For now, it may seem we have reached the end and it's game over. However, we know FCCLA never stops serving others.